My name is Jen, and I have been coming to Damon for Reiki for about 4 months now. The first time that I came to him was because I had been experiencing a lot of pain throughout my body. I'd been to several doctors, and they couldn't figure out what was going on, and they didn't seem to be able to help me. I've known Damon for a little while, so I knew that he was doing Reiki, so I figured I would give it a try. I didn't know anything about it, so my first session I was very nervous because I didn't know what to expect, and it turned out to be absolutely amazing. I cannot even put into words the way that I felt coming in versus the way that I felt leaving. I felt like a completely different person that day. I had energy. I felt happy. I didn't feel like I was in so much pain anymore. And so I decided that I would continue to do it. And the more that I came, each session has been different. I've experienced different things. I experienced like tingling sensations. I can literally feel things coming out, like bad energy coming out and good energy coming in. And, for someone I've been dealing with Lyme for a long time, and the doctors don't really know what to do. It can be pretty debilitating at times, and this is the one thing that I can absolutely count on 100% and know that when I leave here that I'm going to feel completely different and I'm going to feel a million times better. I have experienced a lot of things through Reiki that I didn't think were possible, and when I try to explain it to people, they probably think that I'm crazy, but it is undoubtedly an amazing experience. I can feel clear when I leave here, and I would recommend anybody to do it. And the way that I see it is you really have nothing to lose. So just have an open mind and try it. And I can guarantee you that you're going to feel different when you leave here.
Stisha Lewis, and I am a client of Damon. I've been coming to Reiki by Damon for about 3 to 4 months. Initially, I reached out to Damon because I was having some joint pain because of a condition I have. I have sickle cell disease. And so one of the complications is joint pain. I was taking medications for pain and found that I wasn't getting the relief that I was when I started taking the medication. So I decided to start exploring alternative medicine and healing. Through coming to Reiki by Damon, I have felt a significant difference in the level of pain that I have. I still do have some issues, but not to the degree that I did before. I also started coming because of stress and having some issues with sleeping. I can tell you that since I started coming here, from the beginning, I definitely feel much better when I sleep at night. I have a sense of peace at night. When I come here, it's never the same. It's always a different experience. Sometimes I feel like a tingling sensation. I want to say probably my second session, it was just it actually was it was really good. I felt kind of like waves kind of move through my body. I wasn't expecting that. It is something that you definitely have to be open-minded about, because I think we're trained as Americans to just take on traditional medicine that we have here in the United States. A lot of people are not very open-minded. So if you're going to come with an open mind. I did, and I can definitely say that after coming here, I have experienced peace. I've experienced healing, and it's definitely something that I would recommend to others. So thank you, Damon.
Everyone, and my name is Damon, and I'd like to welcome you to this demonstration video on Reiki. I know there are a lot of people out there that, are curious about what Reiki is, and I'm here to basically give you a brief demonstration of what it's like to have a session with me. I have my trusty model here, Danielle, who is our wonderful massage therapist, and she's basically going to be my person for today. Allow me to do this demonstration for you. First, I'd like to give you a couple of things that you should know before a session. You do remain fully clothed. The only thing that I ask of you is to remove your shoes. And I know that some people are curious about as far as how I have the room set up. So I do like to dim the lights just to make everything nice and comfortable. I do play music in the background, and from time to time I like to have candles going and also to have incense going as well. But if you are allergic or have allergies, if you let me know in advance, we can do away with that, so that way it doesn't cause you any kind of interference with your session. I like you to be nice, calm, and relaxed during the session. And at this time, I'm going to start working.
Damon will start the session at the top of the head with 2 hands at the back to scan the body for any issues and to help relieve stress, anxiety, and emotional issues from the head. For those who have issues with headaches and migraines, he will place his hands on top of the forehead or use his fingers, placing them on the temples to alleviate any issues in this area. During this time, if you have any issues with allergies, he will place the tips of his fingers on the brow area and along the nasal pathway to release any blockages or clogging of the sinuses. If you have issues with asthma or thyroid, Damon will place his hands above the throat area to release any blockages causing these problems. It can take away these issues with more than one session, so healing time may vary as with other ailments. Damon will also discuss with you the best treatment plan and options for you for your next session. Damon will not touch any private areas of the woman or a man's body, so what he does is hover his hands over these areas of the body to work out any issues you may have. In scientific research, we have found that the aura is an electromagnetic field of energy that extends all around our body for about 4 to 5 feet in an average healthy body. It also appears to be depleted in cases of an unhealthy person or ailments. The aura of a person is directly connected to the level of health of this person. A person is considered to be healthy in terms of physical vitality, mental clarity, emotional well-being, as well as highly positive spiritual energies. A person who is healthy at all these levels has a bigger and brighter aura than vice versa in the case of an unhealthy person. Damon will move to the shoulders and arms from left to right to help with the blood circulation and release tension and stress from everyday use in the form of muscle aches, pains, carpal tunnel, and arthritis, to name a few. Moving down the body to the stomach area, you have the choice of Damon to either place his hands on the stomach or just hover right above. The solar plexus can house stored emotional issues, trauma, and stress, which can turn into many stomach problems. Working this area with both hands can help release the blockages stored for many years, causing stomach acid to build up, aches, pains, ulcers, etc. Hips, thighs, legs, and feet are the last areas to be covered before moving to the back of the body. These areas carry a lot of pain and many stresses from all of the pressure from standing, walking, and exercise. Restless leg pain, arthritis, and other ailments are some of the issues that can be relieved from Reiki. At the final stage, the client is turned over onto the stomach to work the neck, shoulders, upper and lower back to release all tension, stress, and trauma that is built up over time. Damon will move his hands in many areas of the back and let them remain there if necessary to help release the blockage and stress. At the conclusion of a session, Damon will sit and talk to you and go over what you're feeling, what you may have experienced, and to discuss future treatment sessions. It's important to feel calm and relaxed and move only when you're ready.
Well, this concludes this demonstration video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're interested in having a session with me, you can contact the salon. You can reach us at 443-201-9972. And I'm usually here on Sundays and Mondays, scheduling from about 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Thanks.
My name is Danielle, and this is my son Jacob. We each just got done doing a 30-minute Reiki session with Damon today. We started doing Reiki. I started doing Reiki first. I learned a little bit of it about in school, and then I wanted to kind of expand and see how it would help me with my thyroid issues and sleeping issues. Since I've started Reiki probably 4 months ago, my sleep patterns have extremely improved, and I'm sleeping more sound through the night. And then I've also noticed that with my thyroid, I've had to actually come up a level, or down a level, on my thyroid medicine, and it's kind of starting to actually even out now versus I was just kind of a roller coaster with that. But the biggest thing that I've seen with Reiki is actually with my son, who is 7 years old and suffers from extreme migraines. For the past 4 months, we've been working with him with going to neurologists, and we just have worked with his diet and taken things out, and nothing has seemed to work. So my last resort, I didn't want to keep dosing him with ibuprofen and just different medicines. I really wanted to try to see if this would work. And for a 7-year-old to come to me and say that he has seen an improvement and has been migraine free for those couple months, I can't even explain to anybody how it feels and the excitement that I've gotten from Jacob being migraine free. So Jacob, what do you feel? How do you feel after you're done with your Reiki sessions?
I like Reiki because it helps my headache and it helps me sleep, and whenever I do it, I feel calming.
You feel calming?
Yeah.
So for a 7-year-old to be able to say those things and to come to me, he calls it Reiki. So for me to know I know I'm telling your secrets. So for him to come to me and explain to me and express, hey, mommy, I think I'm starting to sleep a little bit different. I'm starting to fall out of my bed. I'm waking up in the middle of the night. And for a 7-year-old to come to me and say that he's ready for another session. And it's usually about once a month that we come in, and toward the end of the month when he's ready to come in, that's usually whenever his sleep will get a little wonky and ready to come in. So we'll make an appointment with Damon and we'll come in. But a couple other things too. I recently lost my grandfather, and prior to him passing, I had a couple mini sessions with Damon, and just the feeling and the anxiety of everything that I was going through, that I think was so helpful for me to get through that and make it easier on coping and dealing with his passing. So just the different aspects of everything, of how it is and the benefits of it, and to sit and explain to anybody what you feel during those sessions it's hard to explain. It's something that you have to experience for yourself. So that's all. Thank you.